Hi, welcome back. I hope you had a nice week and you're ready for another weekly conversation. This week we talk about working in a team. This is something I've done for 10 years and today I'm sharing with you my views. I'm sharing what I believe are the pros, the cons, but in the end I'll make a balance of it and I'll let you know if I would still work in a team or not. Stay tuned. As you all know, Updated Words was a team of independent translators for 10 years, and for me that was an experience that I had and that I cherished, and something that I consider very positive. However, I'm aware that it may not work for everyone, and it may pose some challenges that I certainly had and my colleague, but in the end, I think it was very positive for both of us. You'll see here I'm gonna talk about the positives and the negatives. So let's start with the positives. There's a lot of pros about working in a team. One of the main positives is the sharing of ideas. When you work in a team, you share ideas, and that's really important. You no longer make decisions on your own. You no longer control the team, or you control the what's published, what's done on your own. You have people, and that is good because you can share your ideas, you can receive ideas from your colleagues, and that is really good because in the end you get a much better product because it is a product of several ideas, not just one head thinking but many heads thinking, and it's always a positive when that does happen. Even not only with the sharing of ideas, not only with the decisions that are made for that particular team, but also with problems. If there's a problem, you're there to solve the problem, and the whole team resolves the problem together. And again, more than one person thinking, more than one person having ideas and coming up with possible solutions to that problem will ultimately lead to a solution be found possibly quicker and more effectively. So that's one of the things that I believe are really important. The other main goal and the other main positive of working in a team is obviously the interaction. You have interaction with your colleagues, and that personal interaction, it's really good because it makes you feel good. You don't feel that you are on your own. You don't feel like you are alone in this. You know that someone has your back, and that if you need something, if you have a problem, or if you have an idea, it's just not going to be you. You have that feedback. Because if you're working on your own, just like I'm doing now, if I have an idea, I implement that idea, and the first feedback or the only feedback I'm going to have is yours. Is once the final product is published and out there, the feedback that I've got from my possible clients or my viewers or my followers on social media, etc., etc. If you are working in a team, you have that feedback beforehand. You have that feedback from your team, and you can actually improve your idea and improve the things to get a much better product and a much better result. So that's another positive, is the interaction with people. For me, basically, it's one of the best ones because I'm a people person. I love working with people. I love that interaction, that consultative process, and definitely it was one of the things that I love the most about working in a team with Updated Words, is the fact that I could have the input of my colleague and that we could work things together and achieve our goals together. So that's, for me, it's the two main pros of working in a team are the sharing of ideas and the interaction with people, which ultimately, in my opinion, to a much better product. But there are cons as well. The cons, or should I say the not so good aspects of working in a team, are, for example, when you have someone leading the team that have no leadership skills. So I believe a good leader is a main thing in every team. You need to have a good leader that can lead the way to the team and can help the team achieve their goals. A leader, it's not just someone that sits in there and delegates or tell the team what to do, but instead is someone that should be prepared to train the team and exemplify what needs to be done and work with the team, effectively work with the team. Over the years, even though I don't consider myself, and I never considered myself updated words team leader, because a lot of work, internal work that was done, it was my responsibility. I ended up being seen a bit like the team leader by my colleague, and therefore I should step up. And if I was considered to be a leader, I needed to be a leader. And when a problem arose, I needed to be there for my team, and I needed to be there to let them know how to do things. And that happened when we changed from our website from a basic HTML website that I programmed in Dreamweaver to the WordPress platform. WordPress allows having different users in your dashboard, so therefore each team member can participate and can create content for the website and can participate in the website creation. However, for that to happen, there needed to be some training. I did a course myself on WordPress, so I could effectively create the website and be able to deal with all the aspects of the WordPress platform and its plugins, etc., etc. When we started and when we did that transition and we published our first website in WordPress, my colleague had a few issues because we have our website has to be bilingual, since we work with 2 languages and we are a language service. And she was having a few issues rather, publishing the website, publishing her articles and linking them together. So when you choose from one language to the other, both articles are linked. So being considered a leader, I had to step up and I created a tutorial so everyone and possible future members would have access to that tutorial and would know how to work with every single plugin that we are currently using in our website, and is able to work effectively with the website. I consider this being a leader is someone that actually provides the right avenues for the team to work and for the team to work efficiently in an easier and happy environment, because that's the main goal and that leads to the team to produce better. This also has another downturn, is if you are not in the same page, and that's another con in working in a team. If you are working in a team but you're not in the same page as all the other members, then it may create a few problems and you may feel a little bit let down, or you may feel that you put in way too much and others don't, and things like that. So it's important that everyone is in the same page and everyone works together. And if you have a hierarchy in your team, your leader should be someone that is easy and should be someone that is ready to step up should any problems arise, and should be there with you and should be there to exemplify and solve the problems with you. Working in a team is a team effort. It's a cohesion. It's working for a common goal. It's even though we, and in the case of Updated Words, we were a team of independent translators and we were independent, we were working in a team, we were working for a common goal. So if you are not in the same page, if you don't have leadership skills, then don't create a team. Maybe working in a team, it's not for you. And this is what you should analyze before you go for a team. There's a lot of internal work required. If you work in a team, just like Updated Words, you need to publish articles, you need to publish maybe videos like this one. You may need to do a lot of things, and that requires a lot of hours from you. Doing this internal work, producing articles, because that's your advertising there. That's how you let people know about your work and how and what you do and who you are. So if you are not ready to do this, then you probably won't be ready to work in a team. Even though, let me put a note in here in regards to this, I also believe, and now I'm working for myself, and I still believe that website is a main aspect of having a freelance business, of having a translation business, and therefore those hours and that internal work is always going to be there. Either you do it with a team and you have more people working with you, or you do it yourself. But if you're not really happy to work in a team and do this all these hours, articles and this and that, and having a routine and having something like a roster, something like a plan that this week is you, next week is me, something like that in place, then maybe working in a team, it's not for you. In the end, if you ask me if I could continue working in a team, I would certainly say yes. If I'm going to measure the pros and the cons of working in a team, I would certainly say that for me, the pros outweigh the cons. I love working in a team. I love the interaction with people, and for me, it's a great way of working because I love the consultative aspect of it. I love the fact that I can talk to colleagues and have their input and actually be able to improve ideas and create a much better final product. I do understand it's not for anyone, for everyone, but it works for me. What I would say to you is analyze your personality, analyze your goals, see what you want to do, and what you want to achieve. And if you are able to be a good leader, you think if you have all the characteristics of a good leader, and you would be happy to help your colleagues and lead the way, or if you are happy to put in the hours that it requires to do all the internal work a team of freelancers would require, then go ahead. But if you think that maybe that's not for you, when you are not ready yet to commit to such a huge amount of work, then maybe you should reconsider. In the end, it's all about making a balance and know exactly what you believe in, know exactly what your options are, and what works best for you. So that's it. I hope you like this video. I hope it helped you understanding a little bit of the dynamics of working in a team, and obviously helping you make a much better informed decision if you are starting out now, and if you really want to work in a team, or if you think it's not for you. So I hope this helped. If you like the video, if you have an idea, if you have an experience of working in a team, share with us. Either that is a positive or negative experience, just share with us. Let's start a conversation. Share with your friends, so we spread the message and we make this conversation even bigger. So share and subscribe the channel, why not? And thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned. Next week we'll have lots of surprises. There will be lots of changes in this channel, and I hope you like them all. So have a good week. See you next week. Thank you very much for watching, and bye.